Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon from the DCUO community, continuing Alyn Shear's adventures of water powers. So this time around I did some prep work, and I did the outside missions for 2 story arcs, so that way we can get to the exciting part. So I'm going to do the Hornet's Nest, which is the HIVE story arc, and then Psychosomatic Illness, which is the Supergirl Dr. Psycho story arc. And since this power is new, of course my loadout is different again. So this time I replaced the water spouts with depth charge for the 4 spot. I think it's the one that doesn't take... Well, water spouts wasn't taking advantage of the crushed effect, but yeah, depth charge does, and it's sort of going to be the utility move, because the main, I guess the main part of this attack is going to be Drown High Tide, just to power up the shark, and then Tsunami Strikes is there for the cooldowns, and then we have depth charge now. So just going to give that a shot in these 2 instances. So there's been a lot going on lately, so it's just been hard to schedule these videos, like both shooting and editing, because there's continuation of this series obviously, and then they put up Riddled with Crime, the next episode, on the test server. So it's like double the work if I'm trying to cover both. And so far I'm prioritizing the test server because it gets more views than this series. And then there's also the Raikou raids in Pokemon Go. And I did shoot the initial for that, the day 1 video. But the Pokemon Go videos take a lot more work because they've got like the picture-in-picture, so it's basically two videos overlaid. Plus some of it uses like commentary from like when I was shooting it, and some of it's voiceover after the edit.
My squad was infiltrating the Hive's defenses when we came across LexCorp troops looting the place.
But at the moment, Pokemon Go has to take a back seat because it gets way less views than DCUO. This is actually a good instance to test out water because there are a ton of ads.
These guys are freaking me out. They never stop. When Luther hears about this, you're going down.
But these ads are too low a level though, so not really getting the combo here. Even in healer stance, they're going down pretty fast.
Excellent. I have calculated the odds of actually getting out of this alive to only be 2%.
I actually wish there was a way to slow down the experience because we just get too much. On this character, I made it a point to delete the experience boosters too, every time I got those. And I didn't use the one from the Wonder Woman
Everybody
emblem.
knows you're working for Star Labs.
Basically, I think I collected that and I just let it run out, like just farming lockboxes. So I didn't take advantage of that one. Otherwise, her level would be, she'd probably be level 30 by now. I don't remember if anything's up here. The Hive Base is one of the instances that doesn't... They don't have the feat for killing all, because these guys constantly spawn. I know that because early on, I used to come back just to make sure.
Hive mind transmission. Ensure neural devices always function at optimal parameters.
Nice. I better get back to work before Mr. Luther comes out and slaps it off.
Yeah, I kind of like depth charge there because it kind of adds to the tsunami strikes because it's ranged also. And it kind of looks like a combo because of the multiple hits. More power cost than water spouts now. But power just doesn't seem to be a problem with stats revamp though.
I got my rights.
Thank you.
A little Easter egg,
drones
that's
kept
actually
interrogating me
the
about
dev
exobytes.
Tunso. I actually think all these scientists are devs. At least in here.
About time someone showed up. I have too much work at
Hive mind transmission. Target acquired. Sting them! Swarm them! Sting them! That stings!
Everybody knows you're working for Star Labs.
This is a really big map, like vertically, and they don't really take advantage of too much because there seems to be nothing on the mezzanine and upper levels.
got my rights.
Intruder detected. Intruder detected. Initiating defense protocols. Alert Hive soldier bees.
That stings!
The Hive mind has been breached. Overriding directive. Bring the exobytes to Brainiac.
I want
Bring
you.
the exobytes to Brainiac.
Bring the exobytes to Brainiac! Guards!
Stay
Protect
out
your
of the
queen with your
way.
lives!
Destroy the intruder.
Be one with my hive mind!
Now we do have the usual Hard Knocks feat here. So once again, no soda, no supercharge,
Now!
and of course no
Don't
dying.
make me do this! What is this? I will
challenge
serve the queen!
You are one mind. I am many! I will crush your independence! You will serve me and Brainiac in the end.
Self-preservation shield activated. Distress call sent.
From many, one. One mind. One goal. One queen. So they think they are mighty. They think their sworn rival's mine. Soon all of their thoughts will be for me alone. All minds will be one mind. Mine! Brainiac has promised this. Brainiac, I obey. The hive mind has one mind, one queen, and now a king.
Hive mind transmission. The Queen commands us.
Now we know. Brainiac is in control of Queen Bee. He's using her drones to recover his exobytes. I hope this stings Brainiac in the end. But if she doesn't, we will. I'll be in touch. And thanks. Superman out.
Looks like we had all the styles already, so nothing new here. Let me see if any new powers unlocked. At 22, Blessing of the Depths. So we get a healing shield. Not really going to use that yet.
So now you're the hero-sized bug zapper. Nice! I'll be working with you again soon.
Wow, another level. So some of these missions are awarding 2 levels. Really wish we could slow this down. And I'm just going to go by the style here. We don't have this one, so... And now we just got to clear some inventory. And whenever you're in the station, check the booster kiosk. In case one of those pops up.
Star Lab's goal is to keep our allies equipped with the most advanced technologies.
These are okay to sell. Because they're not like... those are vault styles. Egyptian. Jock, her was a vault style, so we didn't need that. This one I just consumed. This one can probably be sold. Two-handed weapon style. Radar enhancer, and we should sell
Star
the
Lab's
sodas.
goal is to keep our allies equipped with the most advanced technologies.
And the next story arc is conveniently in Little Bohemia as well.
Sorry about that.
I'm kind of undecided about like how to split up these videos, because I like on the one hand I want to keep them short, but then I don't want like 100 videos either. So for now I'm gonna try just the insides, and I'll put them in like multiple quests in the same video and just go with time codes in the description.
There are people trapped in tubes inside the hospital. Metas, but still people. They're being
You little punk! I'm hit! Get out of my mind!
What's going on?
You know, this is the first Dr. Psycho encounter. It's the one where he disappears. But there is a trick for this. Because if you have a pet, like a pet doesn't know what invisible is, so it's going to go after him as long as you hit him initially. Okay. So I'll demonstrate that.
Experiments done on me.
And you kind of have to pop him early.
So you found my metahuman experiments. What else can you find?
Oh, I don't know if I actually hit him, but you can actually hit him before the cutscene starts. Okay, I did get him there, so then the sidekick will find him.
Here I am.
Otherwise, this is annoying if you don't have a pet. Because you could just be chasing him around for minutes.
Chief Researcher's Journal. Always wear insulated gloves when handling cryotechnic samples.
You want some of this? You little punk!
Now, in this instance, there's a feat for cleaning up these items, these radioactive containers. So we just have to bring them into this little room. I think there's 4 of them. And villain and hero versions have like the same objects, but they're not in the same place. So if you use this as a guide, the exact locations are only for the hero version here.
Sometimes I think there just isn't enough of me to go around. Time to change that. How about a little more me? Pop goes the weasel. It's been a real blast. I'm so happy I could burst. Sorry to burst your bubble.
Go ahead, punk. Make my day. You little punk! You want some of this? It's go time.
Chief Researcher's Journal. These vines are growing so rapidly I'm worried about the container's integrity.
Dr. Cisco journal entry, meta research project.
Actually, you don't need to interact with these.
So Lex may be a
These
little
cogs by the console, that's for a villain quest. I don't remember if that's a feat or if that was a side quest, but that's definitely a villain thing.
You have no idea what it's like to be me. What gives you the right? You think you can stand in judgment over me? Time for you to walk a mile in my shoes. One day, all these heroes will be my slaves. Today, their mere image will be your death.
You challenge me, warrior?
You're gonna feel this. Crypto will be sad he missed this. Don't wimp out on me.
There she blows! How can you resist my illusion?
Chief Researcher's Journal. It's not as dangerous when separated from its owner.
Thank you. Dr. Psycho weakened me with kryptonite and stuck me in this red sunlight cage. I think he even took some of my blood. I have to go talk to Superman. Thanks again. Maybe we can talk when I don't feel so sick.
Want to see the world through my eyes? It's easy. Just picture everything you want and can't have, and multiply that 10,000 times. Everyone laughing at you, pushing you aside, unless you take the power for yourself, and make them give you what you want. Luther knows. Soon they'll all know. And when I get what I want, I'll be the only one laughing.
Alright, so the last two of these canisters were in the room with Supergirl, and once the mission ends, this door will open, and you could go straight into the room. I think there's only 4. The villain version definitely has them more spread out. Okay, so there's 5. Which one am I missing? There's probably one in this room. Okay, I have no idea where it is now. That's everything. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, so once you put 5 in there, you'll see the interact icon on this computer.
Sorry about that. Oracle is blocking any more transmissions from Lex's unique point of view. For now, join Supergirl inside. Help the metas and arrest whoever's in charge so they can stand trial for these crimes.
Some of these dialogues are coming in late. Because that's supposed to be the one before you enter here. I think we saw that with the Bane mission too. And once we get out here, you get the actual dialogue, I think. Nope. So something got mixed up with an update. I don't know if it's the most recent one because I haven't done this in ages. Now, the leveling should slow down a bit once we get past like the mid-20s.
Star Labs and Metropolis thank you for stepping in at Metro General. As long as Lex Luthor is hurting and exploiting people for his own gain, we will always need heroes like you.
Commissioner Gordon needs your help in Gotham. Meet him at the East End Police Station.
Okay, so it's good that we didn't gain a level there.
Star Lab's goal is to keep our allies equipped with the most advanced technologies.
And it looks like we're going to get the Amusement Mile mission next.
Batman says you're the one to solve the situation we've got down at Amusement Mile. Move out. I'll meet you there.
This is Batman. Joker's clowns are turning the old Amusement Mile theme park into a riot zone. Gotham PD is overwhelmed. I'll track down the Joker. You take care of his clowns. Batman out.
And nothing new with the kiosk. So it doesn't look like I have the double story arc anymore. Let me just double check the Chinatown station, because there could have been something I missed there, or something may have popped up. But I'm just going to keep it to these two for this video, and then I'll do the Joker one next time, after I clear the outside. Yeah, so if something's going to pop up here, it would be Zatanna. So I think we're all set here. Alright, well, I hope you guys are enjoying Water and this series. Also, something I'm curious about is if you guys are leveling a new character or if you're converting a higher character over to Water. because I actually see a lot of traffic with this power type in both directions. Because as I'm leveling, you do see a lot of water characters in the background, and I'm also seeing it when I use my main. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.